WTVA 9 News begins now with breaking news.
We're starting off with some breaking news. We've learned a shooting in Shannon has claimed the life of a man this morning. But I want you to look what's behind me here and imagine that this is your home filled with decades and decades of memories. I've been looking through this camp all morning and no signs of anybody, but I do want to show you this. A portable burner that they're using to keep warm on these freezing nights that are only going to get colder. I spoke with many people here in the downtown area, and whether they're workers or residents, they all tell me the same thing. Emily, communication is key when any prisoner slips out, especially if that prisoner is serving a life sentence for capital murder. If it falls to the left, they could all lose power, and if it falls to the right, it could hit a house. Both are very concerning situations. One of those practices is rappelling from the top of Cadence Bank Arena all the way to the bottom.
Breaking news.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Jake White. We begin this evening with breaking news out of Lafayette County. It's been confirmed as of this afternoon that there's now been one storm-related death from this morning's severe thunderstorms. But I want you to look back here. This is, you can see melted tarp. You can see they still have bikes back here. They even have bottles of water, but more than that, you can still smell that smoke and other products just like it. And because of that meeting, stores that sell products like Galaxy Gas only have 30 days to get it off the shelf. This is the homeless camp behind the neighborhood Walmart and the Salvation Army. But just a year later, it's been cleared by the city. Breaking news into our newsroom this evening. Former President Joe Biden has been diagnosed with prostate cancer, but she says Parchment officials won't communicate with her. What are you feeling right now, a week later after him being caught?
Just have so many unanswered questions.
This is the only house my mom and daddy ever owned.
Destroyed in a matter of minutes.
Just devastating. And I think we all got really, really emotional.
A fire destroyed Mary Jones' parents' house. It happened Monday morning in the middle of a severe thunderstorm. Lightning hit the house moments after a tornado warning was issued for Monroe County. The severe weather made it difficult for first responders. Because of that, volunteer firefighters were delayed.
When they got here, it was almost to the ground, and my husband just told them to let it burn. It'd be easier to clean up because there was nothing for sure to save them by then.
Mary Jones says, in a way, the fire will help her find closure and move on from the loss of her parents.
We all did. We all took it for granted, you know. Mama's clothes, she's been gone for 32 years. Her clothes was still hanging up in the closet.
Letting go of the past and turning the page to new beginnings.
When it was first happening, we thought, why is the devil doing this to us again? But then later on, my brother says, you know, Molly, I don't think it was the devil. He said, I think it was God's way of saying it's time for us to let go.
District Attorney Jason Herring held that press conference here at the Alcorn County Justice Center, but the child porn scandal isn't the only thing that his office is looking into. They're casting a wide net when it comes to other incidents at the Corinth School District. Over the past weekend, strong tornado-producing storms battered the Magnolia State. But tornadoes were not the only issue, as floodwaters started to rise in our area, and the town of Manatee was hit hard.
In Oil County, we're mostly affected by flooding. We had a lot of road closures yesterday. Here in Manatee, though, where we're at now, flooding has affected several houses and some businesses.
One of those businesses was Little Mustang's Learning Center. They say the water was knee-deep inside the building. The business will unfortunately be shut down for a while.
It was very emotional, but now I've kind of reached the point where I'm like, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do to change it. I feel like if the Lord brought me to it, you know, He'll see me through it. It's devastating for me as a business owner knowing that 54 families are now affected by this. That's 54 families without child care.
She says her daycare has flood insurance, but others in the area are not so lucky because many do not reportedly have flood insurance. Not only that, this 20-unit apartment was flooded out. So while the storms have passed and the sun is now shining, storm recovery efforts around the state continue. Now, Emily, I don't know if you've ever had one of these. I haven't, but I'm going to go ahead and try one. And that's pretty good. And I understand why we're having a whole festival about it this weekend. Alyssa, listen, I'm having the best time ever. I've received so many See, she's having a really good time.
Yeah, we are. We want to be with you. We want to be. Yeah.
Come on to the left side. Listen, we're all having the best time. We received a lot of moon pies. We've received beads. We've had just the best time. The Aberdeen Alumni Band, they've still got it. Live here in Tupelo, live here in Pontotoc, live here in Monroe County, live here in the studio. Jake White, WTVA 9 News.